native New Zealand black beech, and its Latin name is Notophagus. I think what happened was when the first settlers came to New Zealand and they looked at these trees and went, it looks like a beech tree, from Europe, and therefore they called it a fagus, which is the Latin name for the beech tree in Europe. And then a short time later there was some actual botanists came out to New Zealand and actually really had a look, and they looked at these trees and went, hey. Peaceful and beautiful in here, but never any wind. You hear the birds. To use exactly, and this was their test case, and specify the carbon dating method, and the most common carbon dating method, as the ground level reading. It's all 3 parts of exactly the same rock. Okay, and so they started to raise some eyebrows, and they went, "Hey, hang on a second, this is supposed to be our base reading." Okay, because we took the one rock, broke it into 3 parts, and these are the readings you got of the one rock was so different that it was there was no, these should be exactly the same. And so they then came to the conclusion that there was no accurate way of measuring that age. A trip who began to discuss with me about these things, and she said it was her father who had left the grant to those archaeologists. You're joking, I've just read that article like 2 weeks ago. And she said, yeah, I'm travelling around the world in geomorphology of the land at Edinburgh University, and she had just been part of a field trip, university field trip to the High Arctic Circle, where they had gone in the years, and they're coming down, and they got 500 feet down into this cliff face and came across a rock layer that dated at 5,000 years. And he said it completely threw out, because she was doing a doctorate. She had already had a degree in geomorphology. She was already... as to what age the thing is. So if he's come up with a theory as to what it is that he's found. That's the driver there.